How's it going? D-Rock here. So we're about to do a canyon, and we don't have any beta for this canyon. I don't know if any beta exists for the canyon. Regardless, we stumbled upon this canyon when we were summiting Pictograph Mountain, and you can reference that video for some of the approach. I'll probably include some of the approach on the video for the canyon that we have decided to call Pictograph Canyon. And that may not be the local name, but since it's right there by Pictograph Mountain, that's just what we're going to call it, just for reference. And what we came upon is Jen and I kind of explored the bottom half of the canyon until we got walled up in a deep slot. We found one bolted rappel there. When we went on top in our path to summit Pictograph Mountain, we took a detour and found the head of the canyon. What we found there was also a bolt station for a rappel. So we know we anticipate the canyon being bolted. But what we're looking at here is we're on Google Earth. So we will be starting on our approach coming up through here. And as we move on here, we're gonna walk up this here. So we'll cross the saddle, come up, we'll walk through this forested section here, and we're gonna head up this. Now this section here is what's known as the Tuacahn Chimney. So we're gonna come all the way up to the top here of this. We found it's better to go on the left side than the right side. We've done both now. And then we're gonna get on top here and make our way over to the head of the canyon. So coming back over here, this is the beginning of our canyon. So the last rappels were right there. We climbed up, explored this, went through this forested section here. This is where I caught a branch in the eye and I had double vision for hours. Sucked. This part here, this is the tight slot that we explored and got walled up in. It's really cool. Held some water. There's some pools in here. Not very deep, but it's deep, it's tight, pretty cool. Now the section we anticipate a rappel right here. We got walled up right there, so we anticipate a rappel right there. It looked to be 80 feet or so, guesstimating. And there's a section of the canyon here. It may be flat, it may not be, but it's got some bush in it, trees or whatever. Then we move over to the head of the canyon. This will be the head of the canyon here. So when we come from up top, we're gonna walk this out to right here, and right there are the bolts. So that's our first rappel down to those trees. I'm not sure how big a rappel that is. Maybe 100, 150 feet. I'm not sure. So we'll go rappel into the trees. Fairly certain there's going to be, I don't think this is a two-stage. There will be another rappel here to drop down into this, and more than likely another rappel into there. So we're figuring 4, 5, 6 rappels, maybe more, maybe less, but kind of in that general area. So just kind of been looking at this canyon and studying it from the view of Google Earth, and it looks short and sweet. I don't think anything too complicated. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna call it Pictograph Canyon, and it may be known locally as something else, but looks pretty cool. So, well, here you go. Here's Pictograph Canyon. Enjoy. Hello, D-Rock here, You First Outdoors. Today I've got North with me and Jen. Hola. Today we're going to do an unnamed canyon. We kind of stuck with the name Pictograph Canyon because it kind of runs parallel to Pictograph Mountain here in Snow Canyon. So we kind of came upon this canyon when we were summiting Pictograph Mountain, and you can reference that video for the approach. What we're doing now is we're about to begin our ascent, so we're going to switch the helmets and put on safety glasses. The last time I was in here, I had my sunglasses off while going through the bush and I got poked in the eye by a branch. It sucked. I had double vision for a few hours. Very painful. So we are wearing safety glasses now when we're bush hogging. But that being said, we're going to start scrambling up, get helmets on so I'll be hands-free, and we'll see what we encounter here. So join us. How's glasses?
They're all right.
Yeah?
Hopefully they don't fog up.
Yeah. We'll see, huh? All right. Warm. It's supposed to be mid-90s today. Nice and toasty. All right. I guess we're going to start heading up now. Whew. That's a nice little scramble up so far. Like I said, we're doing the approach via the Tuacahn chimney. You could get here coming up from Padre Canyon as well. So there's multiple ways to do this. But I think our most direct approach is going to be the best. What we're not doing is trying to get to this saddle right here to cross over and then around. So I should point out that it is an absolute joy to bush hog. And Jen, this is scrub oak, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's even better is when these leaves here get down to the back of your shirt and it matches between your back and pack. Man, pure bliss. Pure bliss, I'll tell you. At this point, I'm gonna break right. And this is our saddle right here. This is our saddle. So straight ahead in there, that's our canyon. Back into the oak. Well, there's our first puddle of water. We won't be bothered by it though. You don't have to get your feet wet yet. There's a little climbing involved on this approach. Nothing too crazy, but
Sweat.
yeah, it's warm, that's for sure. What's up?
Tree just wouldn't let me go.
Yeah, branch grabby pack? Love that. Oh. Got the flies are definitely. Hey Jen, the flies are out in force. We got to move through some of the bush here, and then we're gonna get to a point where we're gonna break left and head up the chimney, so to speak. So I'm just gonna cut the recording. If you want to reference that, you can check out our hiking Pictograph Mountain video. That'll pretty much have the approach, the descent, all that involved with this particular route. I, however, will point out a pretty cool feature here is that we believe the name Pictograph Mountain comes from these pictographs here that are located under the rocks. I mean, they're preserved exceptionally well. So that's really cool.
quick shot of these and then move on. Pretty cool, huh, North? Whoa. Yeah. Whoa is right. All right, so that's looking at our route up. Now, when we ascended this prior, we went to the right. That's no bueno. I mean, you could do it. It's just a little sketch. If you stick far to the left here, it's a lot easier. It's still steep, but it's mo better. Well, folks, if you don't like bush hogging, this isn't the route for you. You know you're in the correct spot when you get to this little section here. Now, you can climb through that hole, it goes straight up, but I don't know, it's easier when you got packs just to go around this thing and then over. But of course, is up to the individual. All right, we're getting up. We don't have too much farther to go. This route's definitely the best we've done yet, huh, Jen?
Yeah.
It's pretty much straightforward. We stayed all the way to the left against this wall, and man, it's not been bad. Let's just say that. Just some nice third class scrambling. That's our top right there. So, man, that's not bad at all. All right, this last section to the top here is, I guess we will call it interesting. It's gonna get a little thick in there. Had to get past that obstacle there. Get back to the left. Where our route's a little easier. Oh yeah. See how loose that is? I can pop out, bring everything down on top of you. I want to avoid that. All right, we're getting there. Top is within our grasp. This is the final wedge up. Mercy. Burning. Whew. That's it. Whew. Out of the flies and the pollen. Whew. On top. All right, well, we've got to the top. Nice view of the Pine Valley Mountains here, and just a little bit of snow left up there. Pretty cool. That's Padre Canyon right behind us. All right, so we're gonna roll on through this mess and get to the head of the canyon. Wow. My. We have one exceptional cairn out here. Holy smokes. Look at this thing. Now that is a cairn, folks. Wow. How about that? Woo! Look at this. Now, we've got some mastery here. Okay, so we came up that right there and have crossed over, and right here you can see that back cliff right there. That's the walls for a canyon. So I'm trying to figure out which way I think we go up and over right here to our first drop. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna roll over there and have a look. Okay, so that's our wall, our first rappel, and we don't know how big the rappel is. So, Jen, let's have a look over here real quick. The first rappel is going to be off this round thing here, droop to that second spot right there where all the trees are. So the following rappel is probably going to be off those trees and to the bottom. So 2 rappels right off the bat, and the first one is bolted. We did not put the bolts in, and this is the length of the canyon right here. So it's pretty short and sweet, or so we think. But that first rappel looks maybe 100 feet, huh? We're making our way over to our first rappel, and we have no beta for this canyon. We just kind of stumbled upon it. We investigated the exit, came up on top here, found there were a pair of bolts put in. So there you have it. All right, that's our first drop right there. Maybe 80 to 100 feet. As far as ropes, I'm carrying 300 feet because why not? Jen's carrying 200 and North is carrying 65. So I've got about 80 feet of webbing. Jen, did you bring some webbing?
Oh, yeah.
Jen's got about 50 feet of webbing. We both got a bunch of repeats after Dothraki. We pumped it up a little bit. Better safe than sorry, right, Jen? Here's looking down our canyon right here. We're gonna make our way over to the bolts. Yeah, it's hot.
Glad we got that tree.
Yeah, I know. Yep. Ooh, there's fresh webbing on that. Yep. Interesting. Well. Here we are at the anchor. Those are solid, man. All right, so I think my plan is I'm gonna flake out, what, 100 feet?
Yeah.
And get that over the edge. I'm gonna put a totem block into this. So if Jen's gonna go down first, she's gonna have a look. If the 100 feet is not enough, she can stop and I can lower her the remainder of the way. So we don't think this is any longer than 100 feet, this first jump. So that's the plan. How's that sound to you, Jen?
Sounds good.
Okay. When you get to that edge, have a good look and tell me what you see.
Alrighty. It's just slopey for quite a ways, so.
It's the first rappel of Pictograph Canyon.
Yeah, the rope's all just sitting right there.
It ledged out, ledge went out far, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. You think you hit bottom with the rope?
Yeah.
So just over this edge it ledged up, so when I tossed it the rope all caught right there. Jen went and got it down. She thinks it hit bottom. When you get to that edge, have a look and make sure. Tell me when you can see it. Okay, how far can you judge? Oh wow, huh, okay, thank you. All right, he's off rope. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this block off and I'm just gonna do some toss and go here. So there's no one up here to lower me, so there's no point. Keep this up. Let's go have a look at what's happening over here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see the ledge now. Wow. What? Yeah, I know. I'm fine. All right, I'm to the rope bag. Rope bag's coming down. Heads up, okay? All right. I am continuing on. Very nice. Huh. Do I got a sheer air right here? Okay. Well, how high do you think this first rappel is? 80 feet? Okay. Nice. All right. First rappel of Pictograph Canyon. Booyah. All right. Moving on to second rappel and a nice big piece of webbing. Root caught me. Yeah. And I have no idea how long this drop is. Okay. All right, you good? Yep. All right, Jen's gonna head down, have a look over that edge, and she's gonna let us know what the second rappel looks like.
I don't think that's the end of it where the rope is. It looks like it curves.
Okay.
Maybe curves around.
Oh, really? Okay, fun. All right, so how big was the rappel?
25
25 feet, okay. She says she's on the bottom. She said a flat section. She's going to have a look to make sure we don't have a two-stage. Here he comes. Coming down. Oh, that's it? I thought it was like a 100-foot drop or something right here. Just this little flute, huh? Right on.
Yeah, I thought maybe it turned the corner and went down. I was like, oh man, this rappel's gonna suck.
I think this is going to be...
Turn the corner.
Yeah. Huh. All right, so this is looking back after our second rappel. Looks like we're gonna have a down climb, and we'll have to go through that wooded section. We're not really sure, so. But when we were looking at it on Google Earth, it had this long section here before it dropped down to the slot. Just a lot of vegetation, so we're not sure what we're going to encounter. We're just gonna bush hog through it or another rappel, so we'll find out though, won't we? Uh-oh, what do we got here? I got webbing, I got another rappel. Off bolts, how about that? Maybe 25 feet. Inspected this webbing. It's a little faded, but it's all right. These bolts are sound. This may be a two-stage rappel. Yeah, you got down. All right, Jen's gonna go have a look at the third. Maybe a two-stage. And once again, we did a totem block, so I could release her north if there's a problem. Lower them down.
Ropes on the ground.
Yeah, good.
Well, this is a two-stage rappel.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's gonna be awkward.
Wait, what's awkward?
It's a really tight crack right here. You're gonna have to kind of go out over this and down.
How big a drop do you think? All right, we're gonna treat this as a two-stage, the third rappel. I'm not messing with the chain there. It just looks, as I got closer, it just looks, I don't know, it doesn't look good. So Jen's gonna go down and she's gonna try the pull. Is it wanting to swing at all?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. Looks pretty good so far. How are your knees?
They're okay.
Yeah, and you just walk right on down it. Well done. Jen's kind of pulling him a little bit to the right there, so he stays out of that wedge. So very nice. All right, here's the second stage of the third. Huh? All right, you can give me. Whoa. Nice. All right, so far the rope pull's going. Good. Sweet, got it. All right, so we're immediately continuing on. And what do we got? We got, looks like we got some down climbing to get into. Just gonna drop the rope there. Yeah, come on. We're heading down. Looks like a series of down climbs then. Not too big deal. Covered in spider webs. All right, of course, shoes come untied. We're moving down this fast now. Okay. Anybody need a spot, or are we good?
Good so far.
Okay. Pretty cool, pretty cool. This is that forested section. Buggy back here. Oh, okay, I think we might be to a rappel. I can't tell. No. Looks like maybe it's just, huh?
Look that way.
No, I think this is down climbable. You just gotta stay in it. Jen, are you good?
Yeah, sorry, I had a lizard. I was trying to get a picture of him, but he moved.
It wouldn't pose for you?
No,
Damn lizards. All right, come on down to here. Move. Are you good, Jen? Do you need a spot?
that's fine, thanks.
All right. All right, so we're to another rappel. There's chains right here. These two, and it's a short one right there. Very nice. All right, so this will be, oh, that was loose. Rappel 4. Looks like it's a face smacker. For sure. There you go. Yep, watch your left hand.
Good job.
Yep, there you go. Very nice. Well done. Yeah, no worries. Like a pro, man. Oh, that was fourth rappel? Okay, moving on from fourth rappel. Let's see what else we encounter here. I think we might be to the end. It's starting to look like it. That looks like pretty slotty right there. Could be wrong though. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. You need a spot or you good? There we are. There's our anchors. Yep, this is the final, second to final rappel, I think. This is going to drop us into a slot. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay, so this rappel drops into the bottom or the back end of the slot canyon here, and in the hiking video of Pictograph Mountain, Jen and I actually went up this until we couldn't anymore. At least I think this is the rappel that drops into it. So looking up, I thought maybe 70-80 feet, so I'm gonna flake out as much. If not, I'm gonna put a totem block in and Jen can be lowered. 25, 30, 35, 40, 75, 80. Okay. Rope! I think it hit.
All right, I'm headed down.
All right.
Watch me go off of this.
What do you got going on right there? What's it look like?
So you got to put your feet up against the wall. Cuts back in a little bit, but not bad. I don't think it's a face smacker.
Okay. So yeah, down there, tell me what's going on, right?
Crap.
What?
It is straight down.
Is it? Is the rope on the bottom? Can you tell?
Face smacker? I have no idea. It's far. It's a long way.
80 feet, 100 feet?
Trying to lower. I don't know. I don't see the rope, but it's a long ways down there.
Yeah, I knew it'd be a long drop. Okay. Let me know if I gotta lower you. Okay, Jen has confirmed that the rope is on the bottom, so our guesstimate of between 70 and 80 feet is probably correct. How much tag ends on the bottom, can you tell?
Maybe 20 feet.
Oh, so this is probably 60, 70 feet perhaps, somewhere in that ballpark. But she says it's beautiful and it's a free hanging rappel, so sweet. All right, trying the old wrist angle here. Hopefully this goes all right. Oh yeah. Oh. Ooh. Look at that. Huh? Oh, I see you now, yeah.
This is like the coolest rappel ever.
Wow. All right. There we go. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty cool rappel. Oh no. Wow. Yeah. Sweet, and got some running water, some moss. Pretty cool. Whirlpool's gonna be fun, huh? Yep, this is where I stood and looked up. Oh, landed. Nice. What do you think, Jen? That was pretty cool rappel, huh?
That was one of my favorite rappels ever.
Yeah. So that's looking back up it. And we're curious about this rope pull, but we'll get it back. But yeah, that was a dope rappel for sure. Good news, we got the rope back. Felt it stick for a second, but it went through, so there's really nowhere to go. You're pulling straight down on this pull, but we got it, so that's good. And we've got one little interesting down climb right here. That would be it. I just went ahead and got my feet wet, so care. All right. There's lots of flies back here. What?
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Good. You can get that foot out. There you go. You good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, sweet. All right, and let's move on down to the final rappel. Need a spot here? Or you good? All right. Just looking back down the slot here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Whew. Buggy back here, huh? Yeah. All right, this is where I poked my eyeball when we were coming up to investigate this. Wow, it's less than pleasant. Right on. Ah, yeah. All right. Here it is. Final rappel. All right. We're on the final rappel of Pictograph Canyon number 5. Is that right, Jen? Rappel 5?
Yeah, I think so.
No, rappel 6. Oh, it's 5 or 6. I don't know. I'll label it in the video. I always forget. Last rappel. That's it. That's looking back up. We made it out. A little easier than Dothraki, eh, Jen?
Oh, yes.
Oh, they're gonna go ahead and head back to the saddle there. Yeah, there's our pictographs again. Well, adios. All right. Jen, the flies are out.
The one thing Dothraki was missing.
Yeah. All right. Buggy. All right. Here we are. The saddle. Whew. All right. That was a lot of fun. That was a pretty sweet canyon. Whew. That's looking back into it. All right. We're out of here. See you back at the truck. All right, we are almost back to the truck. Jen, thoughts on the canyon?
Oh, it was a great little surprise. That big rappel that we had the ferns running down it. God, that's gotta be one of my favorite rappels I've ever done.
Really?
It's really pretty.
Well, that's
Just
pretty cool.
unexpected.
So we think we logged out at 6 or 7 rappels. The approach, what do you think, 1,000 foot?
Yeah, probably.
About 1,000 feet up, and then went showing top a little up and down, but it wasn't too big of a deal. For 6 or 7 rappels, is the juice worth the squeeze? I don't know. I think so.
Yeah,
I think it was pretty cool.
definitely.
So that's Pictograph Canyon. That may not be the name, but that's just what we're using. And yeah, I really enjoyed it.
It's like a little breath of fresh air after Dothraki.
Yeah, right. So folks, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Support for the channel is greatly appreciated. Stay with us. We'll see you next time. More adventure to come. D-Rock out.
Jen out.
Right on. Adios.